I woke up one morning and heard the call to walk the Camino de Santiago, a pilgrimage I had never considered I would do in this lifetime. Yet this little voice keeps telling me again and again, I need to go and walk 500 miles across France and Spain. I realize there must be a reason, so I decide to follow my intuition and go, leaving my husband and my home behind, not knowing what lies ahead or where the road will take me. This is my story on the Camino Frances, a journey of pain,
my foot,
triumph, laughter, spiritual rebirth.
I feel very whole and complete.
And joy. I'm Crystal, and this is Vanhalla Adventures. Buen Camino.
I have so much anxiety right now.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna vomit.
How you feeling, babe?
This is the first time I felt like super nervous about a trip.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it?
I feel nervous too. I'm not even going. But I think you're gonna do great, babe. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks.
I think it's gonna be a really special journey for you.
Okay, I'm ready. Just me.
Alpha 12 is your gate, and you're set.
Thank you.
Wow, I can't believe this is it. She's leaving.
This is weird.
Yeah.
2 months, B.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Baby. Good morning, everyone. First day on the Camino, and my nerves are already at an all-time high. I feel kind of like I'm gonna vomit. I'm like shaky right now and kind of want to cry, and I'm just feeling all the feels, and I don't have a word for him yet. Maybe I will. Okay, let's do this. Ah! I'm only going to Orison, so most people finish it in 2 to 3 hours. Whew. I'm already regretting having so much stuff in my backpack. It's really kicking my butt. It's like, straight up. Man, this is harder than I thought. Oh, look, everybody. Another very steep hill to go up. How exciting. Oh my gosh, everybody. Just came up over the last hill, and I can see Refuge Orison, which means I made it to my stop for the night. Yes! This feels so good. Oh my gosh. Checking in for room. Crystal, get room. I got My pilgrim stamp. Good morning, everyone. Walking this morning, this beautiful mist. All of a sudden, I look up as I'm talking to my friend Val here, and there's all these horses. They're just hanging out. I have a little bit of a fear of horses. So I'm gonna walk close to you, Val.
Okay, I'll be your shield.
This is Val.
Hello.
Wow.
I'll hit him with my stick. I was gonna say, here, kitty, kitty. Why was I gonna say that?
This is just such an extraordinary morning. Just this mist and the rainbows and the horses. It's really magical. I love it. This is amazing. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
How you doing?
And I'm seeing all these bikers bike up this hill. It's amazing. Oh, he's running. Buen Camino. So my bag was getting too heavy. I have too much camera gear here. So I have a new Sherpa, Ian from Ireland. And here's Emer back here, his wife. Thank you so much, Ian.
That's fine. I knew it was only like 500 meters, so, you know. Different story if it was like, 10K to go.
We'll be sending the ambulance back.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
La Posada, this is it. You're the best, thank you. Yeah.
Today I set off from Roncesvalles, Spain, one of the most famous stops on the Camino Frances. Before I begin my walk, I stop by the chapel of Sancti Spiritus. I have found that even though I'm not Catholic, I enjoy stopping by the churches for a moment to set an intention for the day and lean into why I'm really here. As much as I've tried to justify why I'm here with reasoning and logic, I know that there is still a mystery around it. I was called by the Camino to walk, and so I am, not fully knowing why, but trusting that whatever medicine I am meant to gain, I will receive. My intention today is to be open for whatever comes next in this journey, and to release any expectation I have of this experience.
So, starting to think I'm really gonna have to get new boots. My boot on one side is fine, but on the other, I don't know why, but where the ankle is, it keeps rubbing up against it. And sometimes it's this stabbing, piercing, like sharp pain. And It's really starting to hurt. I've tried relacing my boots several different times in different ways, but it's really hurting. I even put a Compeed over my ankle today. I can see this becoming an even bigger problem, and I still have probably another 11 miles, 10 miles to go today. I really don't know. I'm just kind of doing my best to ignore it. I'm remembering the saying that pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. And so walking with that, that's my walk today, it looks like, at least for right now.
After the short break, I hit the trail with my new friends, but I quickly realized my ankle was getting much, much worse. I'd planned for blisters very well, but not for this. A weird pain on my ankle? This was totally unexpected. Thankfully, my Irish trail angels come to the rescue to help me once again.
You need to lean on me, Jen.
Thank you. Let's see.
So is that down far enough?
I think that's... Well, let's try it.
Let's try it.
I feel like this might be a bit better.
To go, no, I'll take it off.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna try this because I feel like I'm getting a blister forming. Or not a blister, a bruise, which worries me a little bit. Whew, okay, let's keep going. No, definitely limping. This is not easy, but there's a part of me that keeps having this little voice in my head doubting that I'll make it to Zubiri tonight, but instead I have to get a taxi. But I think once the downhill starts, I'll do better. But right now, it's just some pain. Just some pain. Just focus one step at a time. Okay, now it's flip-flops for the last, I think we have 1 kilometer or so left. Whew, that was getting really intense, guys. So this is my first time hiking in flip-flops. Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I'm really looking forward to a glass of wine and to put my feet up. Finally made it. Well, we're almost to the thing. Oh, the bar. The bar. Hi, buddy.
Hola.
Oh, look at all the little pilgrims. They're not little, but putting their feet in the water. Oh.
Not going to walk today, I decided. This was a really difficult decision to make, but ultimately I feel like it's the safest and wisest decision I could make. And my ankle, it is tender and a bit swollen, and that concerns me. I don't want to just push on just to prove to myself I can. There's really no point in that. I'm gonna do my best to get to Pamplona by taxi, not by foot. After getting in the taxi, I felt quite a bit sad, knowing that I would be missing the walk into Pamplona, but quickly remembered that the Camino gifts us with whatever lessons we need to evolve. One of the reasons I decided not to walk today is because I need shoes. Thankfully, most major cities along the Camino route have stores for pilgrims, so I'm picking up a new pair of shoes and sandals for backup so I never have to walk in flip-flops again. My feet are feeling much better. Of course, my ankle is swollen. I'm really trusting those shoes are gonna do well, but I'm also gonna hike with a pair of sandals just in case so that I can be ready kind of for anything. Let's hope these shoes work, eh? Well, the time has come, everybody. I have to use the restroom. And there's only wheat fields and a sidewalk, and there's something that doesn't feel right about going to the bathroom in the wheat fields. And I don't see anything, and there's definitely people coming. I just drank a bunch of water. Felt like a good decision at the time. I guess we'll just see what happens. So it looks like there's a little city right here. I'm just gonna walk to see a little cafeteria. I am now at a level 2. I was at about a level 1 in terms of importance of this situation being handled. I feel like I'm at like a level 2 going on level 3 right now. So, oh, I think I see something. Yes. Oh my gosh. I think it's a cafe. Okay, let's hope they have a toilet. Hola.
Only 0.
That was such a relief. Seriously, everybody? I almost peed my pants. Dear Camino, the toilet situation is getting real. Onward, everybody. Let's get back on this trail. Long day today.
12 kilometers after Pamplona, past the fields of wheat and red poppies, the Camino Frances arrives at Alto del Perdón, the Mount of Forgiveness. The sculpture represents a small history of pilgrims and the pilgrimage itself through various stages, from the beginning in the Middle Ages up to the present day. Upon looking at the sculpture, there is an engraving which translates in English as, "Where the path of the wind crosses that of the stars." And with a view up here, you can see why. This is the perfect place to take in the 360-degree views and reflect.
Oh my gosh, feels so good to see this place. I think it was about 15 or 16 miles today, but my body hurts so bad. And I'm very, very cold. I took a shower and my hair's slightly wet, but I just have like the shivers. I think my body is just really exhausted in a way, but like in a good way. The one takeaway that I had today while I was walking, and I did most of my walk, pretty much the whole thing by myself, was acceptance. And there's a saying that it is what it is. And I've never really liked that saying because it implies that like, whatever. I'm not going to fix it. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to accept it, but not necessarily, I feel like, in a healthy way. But when I was walking today, there was a different kind of acceptance that I had because my feet were hurting. But it was one of those where I wasn't going to dwell on it. It was, yeah, my feet are hurting. And I'm going to accept that as the truth of what is in this moment. But I'm not going to sit there or walk and dwell on it the entire time and focus on it and then just be like, oh, this sucks, I'm in pain, blah, 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 and get into this complaining mode. But rather, I accepted what it was and then I moved on. But I'm tired. I'll catch you all tomorrow morning. So see you in the morning, everybody. Oh, look who it is. You ready to go, ladies? Look who we found. It's Emer and Ian again. Oh, this is so
bad penny. Keeps turning
Yes. Yum.
Oh. Claire's in love with these flowers.
Look at they look like little tiny orchids.
Maybe we'll actually smell good from this.
There's not enough flowers in the world to make me smell good enough.
Every day on the Camino is a different experience. Some days you pass through many villages and other days only a few. And some days you find places like this little stand ran by volunteers who offer a place to rest or food for donation only. It's one of the best parts of the Camino.
Like really uncomfortable.
How are you feeling?
My feet all of a sudden are just like enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're almost there.
Oh no, it's just a slight uphill. You got this, Claire.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Impressing, I haven't yet. Such a failure last time. Oh, love that.
It's right or wrong.
Oh my God.
It just is good.
Cheers.
So originally when I started this walk, it was about celebration of me having healed my body, finally being able to travel to Europe and do this sort of physical activity, and to also find strength within myself and to feel independence as a solo traveler, just to kind of push myself outside my comfort zone and see how I could do on my own. Of course, I made friends on the way, but just without almost a safety net, I guess you would say, without having my husband here. But as I'm walking, I'm noticing how much stuff is coming up along with that. And one of the big things that I've been contemplating is, what do you want to be when you grow up? But more, who do I want to be? What do I want my legacy to be in the world? And it's something as I get older, I'm definitely thinking more about that. Like, how do I want to leave the world? how do I want to show up? And are my actions aligned with the values that I have? And even defining what my values are, and really walking with that today, and really kind of looking over my strengths and weaknesses as a human, and where I fall short. And I think I'm definitely in the muck of it right now, the past few days, of how I feel about myself. And but being in curiosity rather than judgment, and just feeling into that rather than putting too much pressure on myself. So that's what I'm walking with right now.
Distante del recuerdo, perdido en la memoria, tiene aún palabras pena que siempre es natural. Te queda el swing de tu historia.
Wow! That was such a treat. Gracias.
Gracias.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Can you, like, this in the middle of nowhere? That's so wonderful.
That was the magic of the Camino.
Magic right there. Mm-hmm. Nice gift.
My feet are starting to hurt, and I'm like almost sure I might have a blister. This last probably 3-5 kilometers is like pins and needles. Ah, right here. Yes. Oh, dang it, I have a blister. Shoot. I'm not gonna show it to you guys, but one of my toes was hurting during the entire hike. But I have moleskin on it. Let's see how this baby's doing. It has a blister too, even with the moleskin and the toe socks. Looks like I'm gonna need to do something about that. This is my first day hiking with blisters. I'm feeling pumped this morning. I have really positive thoughts going. Let's just see what happens today, eh? So let's head out. I'm a little concerned because one of my blisters on my pinky toe, it's really bad right now, and I'm already limping. I'm really bummed about it right now. I think it best that I taxi for the rest of the 9 miles today, I don't want to make things worse. So basically what's happened is it's not the blister itself that's so bad. My toe is going over my pinky toe, pressing on it, and every single step just super bummed. This is really making me realize all those years of wearing narrow shoes, never again. Never again.
I've already seen a few people quit their walk early due to infections from blisters that were untreated, so I'm going to choose prevention rather than trying to prove to myself I can bear pain unnecessarily.
Oh my God. The smell is something fierce today.
Oh my goodness.
It's not even hot out, but that manure is intense. No, I'm glad you're getting a kick out of this, Claire. Okay, it's better. Wow.
Just over there.
Woo. So after the day we had today, we're having a really nice dinner, lunch, dinner, whatever. I asked for a big grande size glass of wine. So besides that meal being the best meal we've had on the Camino, I got the bill and it was $12.50 each euro for 3 courses each. And then I asked about the wine and I said, oh, you forgot about the wine. This whole bottle came with it. And he goes, I hope you enjoy. Yeah, I will. It seems that no matter how hard or easy it is each day, there's something about the flow and being here that makes it still, I don't know, the hard isn't bad. There's just something about this experience that makes it beautiful at the same time, even if my toes are swollen and I have blisters. So I'm really looking forward to another day on the Camino. Let's get going.
I began to notice how this journey is really changing me. Each day is a roller coaster of what seems like every human emotion possible, and I'm learning to just ride the wave. When I look at myself in the mirror, I'm starting to see a new honesty within myself and a new level of compassion for others. Things have seemed so separated in the US and even around the entire world for a while now, and this pilgrimage has reminded me of how interwoven we all are. It's restoring my faith in myself and in others.
Yes! Ay.
Oh, nice.
Gracias.
There's just...
mantra that I've been walking with today, and actually yesterday, it's just continuing to carry through, is do hard things. And I remember hearing that, I think it was from a personal trainer. Some of you might know who it is. I'm not sure. If you do, leave a comment below. And I think that really relates well for me when it comes to mental and physical things. I don't think work needs to be hard or relationships need to be hard. But I love that in terms of physical, because so much of physical fitness or physical triumphs are really mental. A mental challenge to overcome the blocks that you have within yourself. And I'm really liking the challenge in a way. It makes this pain as I'm limping, I don't know if the word is fun, but it makes it exciting. It makes it feel good, like really gratifying. That's the word I'm thinking of. Yeah, it feels really gratifying just to be in pain and be doing this anyways and not to give up, because if this is easy, things like this, to overcome parts of yourself were easy, it wouldn't be worth it. It really wouldn't. And so I love not giving up, unless of course I need to maybe shift today or something like that, because it's actually going to be harmful for permanent injury or something like that. But this is more of a challenge of saying, yeah, whew, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm limping, definitely pain happening, but there's no need to complain about it, be noticing of it, but instead just go do the hard thing, do the thing that I said I was gonna do, keep moving forward, having that goal in mind of the next stop. And I'm just really proud of myself right now and really encouraged by that mantra. So do hard things. I think that's my lesson for today. After a few too many foot problems, I thought it would be best to visit a podiatrist while in the city and get some expert advice on how to take care of my feet while walking.
Just like this? Okay. Cool.
That was great. I was in and out within probably 30 minutes. She made me a custom silicone mold, told me to give it a shot, see how it goes. She also popped 2 of my blisters. I didn't really feel much, but it's a little tender. And she gave me just a couple tips, but I have 6 days, I think, in Burgos here. I'm glad I scheduled so many days off. I'm all set and that feels good. In the Camino world, there's something known as your Camino family. And generally speaking, it's usually people that you start the Camino at the same time with. You may not have come with them to France or to Spain or wherever you're starting from, but you usually start around the same time. So today I'm really excited because a bunch of us that met up in Orison, and we've been kind of seeing each other off and on ever since then, just kind of crisscrossing and playing that tag team that happens on the Camino, are all here in Burgos at the same time. And we think this may be the last time that we're all together because we're all kind of venturing in different directions. Some people, this is the end of the road, and we're gonna have a gathering tonight. I'm gonna bring you along for the ride and show you just the beauty of Camino family. Let's go.
Hello.
You know, it's so nice that everybody here is from the beginning. Okay.
No sister, no brother. I am an
Finally leaving Burgos today. I've been here for about 5 days. I'm starting out on the Meseta, which is supposed to be, from what I've heard, pretty grueling. There's not much elevation gain, but I guess because of the sun and it's just flat, it can be pretty tiresome. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm in good spirits about it. However, I did start my cycle, my period, my moon time, and it's really an intense one. This should be interesting because there's no bathroom stops for about 12 kilometers, and I'm going about 12 kilometers today. I think positive thoughts. So we'll see how this goes. It's already 8:30. And I don't think it's supposed to be that hot today. It's only supposed to be like 74, which means it's gonna feel like 85. Let's get going.
Today, I set out from the bustling city of Burgos, a major stop along the French way of the Camino de Santiago, which marks the beginning of the Meseta. I begin the day passing by the Gothic Cathedral of St. Mary of Burgos, an impressive site built between the 13th and 15th centuries.
Overall, I'm really happy that I didn't do a long day today. I did do 12 kilometers and I walked really slow. I was just kind of in my own space today. It was literally a very solitude walk. There was nobody on the trail and all my friends have left. I felt a little lonely today and I was really missing my husband while I was walking, and it was just really windy too. And it was ominous looking out, all the clouds. Just made me kind of, I don't know if I would say sad, but really reflective, and all I could think is, I just want to see my husband. For a moment, I just kept thinking, oh, I want to go home, but my husband's traveling. And that's really what I was walking with today, just my gratitude for my husband. I can see why people usually skip the Meseta. For those that aren't usually just with themselves, it can be difficult because that's when the inner work really starts. So I'm looking forward to this time period. I think this next week on the Meseta, just to see what comes up. But the one thing that I kept thinking I'm doing this Camino for is to remember. To remember what exactly, I do not know, but I think to remember who I am, to remember what I love, to remember some parts of myself that I haven't tapped into in a very long time. I'm not sure, so it'll be interesting to see how this keeps going. I think it's time for a glass of wine, per usual, and some rest. Just feel like resting today.
Hola.
Out here, I think it's reaching about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and the wide open. Keep looking over here. Oh, those really beautiful trees and the shade and the wind blowing through them. Which seems like that would be nice if the trail was over there, but it's not. It's here in the sun. Hola. My feet are doing something, but I feel really good that I completed my walk today. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this since I started the Camino. Like we're climbing up this today, the way up there. I'm excited. Get a little elevation gain in. It's not too hot out, has a nice breeze. What do you think about your Meseta experience thus far?
I was expecting the Meseta to be boring.
Yeah.
Honest truth. I actually think it was the best part of the Camino so far. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just the breathtaking vistas.
Yeah.
The sunrises, the sunsets. I'm not gonna lie and tell you that it was a fantastic journey the whole entire time.
Are you gonna go? You're gonna go in? Okay, I gotta wait for this. I wanna see if there's leeches. I'll let him take the first.
Would you go in if they aren't?
No.
No, me neither.
Look at this water. I just think this looks like the kind of water where things are in there that you don't necessarily want to find out what's in there.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Maybe
you guys.
just slide
Okay.
in.
Blessed be. Woo!
It is beautiful. It's wonderful.
Paul, you're gonna jump?
No.
Feet in.
It's fast now. Come on.
And your feet reach.
Barely.
If it feels a little warm over there, I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
Oh, I was like, another day on the Meseta. I'm not excited to walk. I'm just, it's like another pushing through like a barrier of mental stuff that I'm going through. Like, just feel into it and go anyways. It's just about 7 a.m. So I guess we should get going. Today I'm hurting way earlier than usual, and it's the first day that I just I want to completely stop the Camino, but I really just don't want to walk. Like, it's taking all of my mental focus and devotion to keep going right now because I'm limping. My blister is popped and I'm limping along, and every little footstep is painful. I'm really learning what it means to mind over matter. And I think that's one of the biggest lessons of this experience, is that. Okay, looks like there's a place to sit real quick. Been probably the hardest day I've had so far on the Camino. On my feet. Drink some wine. I feel like it'll help. My feet were hurting something fierce. I saw them and I was like, I'll have another glass of wine. Sounds great. Now I feel wonderful. So walking sounds awesome right now. It's hot, I don't care. I got my water and my feet feel so much better. Only 6 kilometers left. I totally got this. You know, I actually don't know where I'm going. I should probably stop real quick. Okay, which road am I supposed to be on though? Okay, don't worry everybody, I found my way. Back on the beautiful Meseta. To kind of give you an idea of what the Meseta is. Just on the side of a road. With nothing but wheat fields. I could be anywhere right now. I could be in Nebraska. That's kind of what it feels like. It's hot. I smell funny. There's nothing around. At this point, I don't see any other pilgrims. There's nothing particularly beautiful to look at. You're just with yourself. So I think the grueling part, yeah, it's hot, but it's all in your head. And there's just so much stuff you have to come over mentally. I think a lot of people come here with grandiose ideas of how beautiful and fun the Camino will be, and it is. It's incredibly fun. There's so many parts that are absolutely beautiful, and this is beautiful in its own way. But it's difficult, and sometimes just alongside of the highway, just walking for hours, and that's all you do. And that is the Meseta. These last 6 kilometers on the Meseta are brought to you by wine. It makes you forget everything about the pain in your body. It makes you forget you have feet. The final 6 kilometers will be brought to you by dehydration. Also, why Crystal did not finish the Camino. Okay. Feel like it's getting closer. I say that every 10 minutes, but it's been 30. I am only on my second to last day now on the Meseta. The past couple days I really haven't felt like filming. And yeah, just almost complete with this Meseta section. And it's been really trying me. Like after I'm done walking, I'm super hyped when I'm walking. I feel I have this goal and all this great stuff and going on, and I feel really inspired. And then after I'm done, have lunch and I just break, figure out what I want to do for the rest of the day. Feel like depressed and questioning everything about life. And it's not that I want to quit, it's not like that, but it's just feelings of being depressed without being depressed, if that makes sense. And just feeling like I haven't done anything with my life. What's the point of life? Not in a suicidal way, but just in a overall way. And it's been really interesting to go into that and not hide from it and journal about it and see where that's coming from. So I'm really just having a lot of that every day in the afternoon lately. Okay, people, today is the last day on the Meseta. I don't know why, but as I'm walking right now, I'm just overcome with emotion and I think this experience is really starting to work me. And somebody said the first third, the journey is physical. The second is mental. And the third is just pure joy. And you get the hang of it. I'm very much in that mental space right now. I'm just feeling really proud of myself right now. Because this is not easy. Especially when I'm in pain and doing this by myself. And yeah, I just feel a lot of things right now. Oh man. It's officially very hot. Oh, my feet. Oh, I only have 8 kilometers, 8 or 9 kilometers left before Lyon. But I need to take a break because there's no stops between here and there. Oh my gosh. Hola. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna finish this Meseta. My toe, I can't bend my toe anymore. It won't. I took off my shoes and I can't bend it. I'm gonna take off my socks and just, because I can't bend my toe at all. Oh God. Oh, this is really trying me right now. Oh God. My poor little toe. Oh. I made it! I can't even stand. Oh, I booked it on that last mile. I just focused, took everything I had to finish that. Oh, I did it. I'm having a really emotional day. And I think what's actually coming up for me right now is like that I haven't really done anything of my life of value. And gosh, this feels like a midlife crisis. I'm 37 years old and I feel like, what have I done? What years of my life have just flown by, and I've had fun and I get to do something like this and I'm just walking, and there's so much privilege in that. To think about what I want to do with my life and everything, but at the same time I think about if I was going to stop walking, what am I going to do? Like, what am I really doing with my life? And I want to be of value in the world, and I don't know what that looks like. I don't want to waste my life. Last night in bed, I asked my guides and spirit to guide me to how can I be of great help and purpose in this world? And of course I didn't get an immediate answer, but I'm like wanting to get that immediate answer. So maybe today I'm just walking with patience and walking and being in my sadness and allowing myself to just be sad and let go rather than forcing an answer. It just feels really difficult right now. So I think it's time to go walk with this, not try to walk it off, but to try to walk with this. Take one of these blessings. I feel like I could really need it today. See what it says. Okay, let's read this. Wanderer, your footsteps are the road and nothing more. Wanderer, there is no road. The road is made by walking. By walking, one makes the road, and upon glancing behind, one sees the path that never will be trod again. Wanderer, there is no road, only wakes upon the sea. Antonio Machado, Campos de Castilla.
Cruz de Ferro is one of the most iconic stops along the route. Traditionally, pilgrims place a stone at the base of the Iron Cross, and today I have brought mine, a symbol of my burdens and sorrows to leave behind on the Camino.
And I wanted some time to reflect before I did this, because even though I've been walking every day has been a reflection, I just wanted some time to journal and to go here and feel into what I was actually putting down. And I've been carrying this rock for a while now. So today, as I was in reflection, I was thinking, what am I really putting down? Like, is this even something I really want to do? And what really started to come through is that I asked myself, well, what am I leaving behind on this Camino? And the one thing that was coming through is this older version of myself, my life before this. I don't want to go back to the life I had before the Camino. I'm not the same person, and I still have like 2 weeks left, which seems like it's getting so close. I've been out here on the Camino 6 weeks now, and I don't want the same life I had. And it's hard to put that into words of what that looks like, and I'm not ready to share that with all of you or with the world, because it's still germinating. I'm still laying those seeds down, so to speak. But that's what I'm leaving behind, is my past, myself, really. I think I have like a kilometer uphill to go. I can tell I'm hesitating here. But yeah, let's go. I thought I would feel something more, and I don't. I don't even know if I want to put my stone down. This is a really weird feeling. I'm not quite sure what to do about it.
One of the things this walk has taught me is to lean into what I'm feeling without running away from it. I'm learning to trust myself and my intuition more. So maybe the lesson today is that I need to be more intentional in my choices. A allow myself time to sit with what's right for me, even if it's different than everyone else around me. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've been hanging out here for a good hour now, I think. It just doesn't feel right to leave my stone. And part of me was wondering if I was having resistance to leaving it. Doesn't feel like that. It's just not the right time. I think I'm not done with whatever is coming through me right now. And I'll know when the time is right. And just because everybody else is doing it, and this is like the place, doesn't mean I need to do it. And yeah, for everybody else, that's beautiful and it's great, and not for me right now. So I keep my stone, and I'll know when the time is right before I leave the Camino to place it down. I trust that I will, at least. Yeah, feel complete. So beautiful. Be totally fine staying here forever. Loving this journey west. More greenery, more mountains. This is amazing. I think the one word I have for today is magical. The feeling that I'm getting from the land today is fucking amazing. It's white chocolate orange. I know, right?
Oh my God.
I have Shay here with me today.
Hi.
My Australian friend. I had too much wine yesterday. So I had a pint of wine and then I continued to have more wine. That's not something I do.
And today's supposed to be one of the hardest days on the Camino.
It's the biggest mountain left before the end, and I'm taking it on horseback.
Cause Shay's smart. Well, Shay went on ahead on her horse ride, so it's just me now. Okay, here we go. Getting into Galicia? Oh, I can't believe I'm in Spain right now. Hola. That's Shay's horse. Okay, now I know Shay is definitely done and up at the top waiting for me. Officially in Galicia, everybody. Yeah. Woo. High five, everybody. Woo! Look who it is. It's Shay. We made it. Wow, this is beautiful.
I don't have blisters, but it's like I feel it by the end of the day. So
It doesn't matter, you still made it up.
Yeah.
Starting in Sarria today, and there is definitely a lot more people. This is my new friend. Let's see if I can get your name right. Gorkan.
Gökhan. My name is Gökhan.
Okay, I'm not very good at pronouncing his name.
I am from Turkey, Istanbul, but I live in Germany, Berlin.
There is a giant group coming, very, very large, of like 50 people. Coming in hot, people.
Shade.
Okay, we're like 14 kilometers into the day. We're gonna get there. We made it! Yeah! 100 kilometers! Wow! I never thought I'd see the day. 2 months of work, baby. Yeah. Okay, you know how I didn't leave my stone at Cruz de Ferro because it didn't feel right? This actually feels like the perfect time. So I'm gonna leave my stone of sorrow actually at the 100 kilometer mark. Mwah! Yeah, baby. That felt really good. Yeah. Yeah, baby, we did it. Okay. I am on the final 5 kilometers, people. Final 5. So should be just about an hour. It's 10 a.m. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. I stepped into my final church before descending to Santiago, and I can see Santiago. There's so many feels right now about everything. I cannot believe I'm almost done. Oh my God. Look at, there it is. Oh my God. I've been holding this path for 2 months. Oh, it's just gonna be a hot little mess right now. Just a little bit longer.
As I walk this final mile into Santiago, I feel an incredible light wrap around me. And as cheesy as it sounds, I found myself reflecting on everything that has happened these past 2 months. At the beginning, I was so nervous to get lost.
First day, well, on the Camino, and my nerves are already at an all-time high.
And at one point, I thought I definitely wasn't gonna make it to Santiago. My feet were a continual point of concern.
I can't bend my toe anymore.
And sometimes the pain felt downright unbearable. But I found a strength and confidence on the way that I didn't know I had. I learned more about myself while walking than I have in my entire life. The friends I have made and the people I have met have forever changed me and the way I look at the world. I've gained a renewed sense of trust in humanity. I feel calm and assured as I approach the Cathedral of St. James that wherever I land in life, I'm gonna be okay. Because I trust my intuition and spirit to guide me. I could not have envisioned or even imagined a better teacher than the Camino.
Somehow, I got stuck right in front of the entire school group. There's so many people here. It feels weird to like skip the cathedral right now. Like I see it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But I really want to go get my Compostela and my last stamp before I sit in integration. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You guys. Oh my God, I'm kind of a hot mess right now. I just got my Compostela and I got one because I did it for spiritual reasons, and it has my Latin name, which is Crystallum Gordon. 500 miles. And look who it is waiting for me. Wow! Well done!
How many kilometers?
Over 800 kilometers.
Well done. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I did it, you guys.
But what did you get from it?
Oh, wow. Myself.
You found yourself. Yeah, so it's been a good journey to you. A gift for yourself.
Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Well done.
It's kind of hard to describe the feeling of finishing this Camino. There's ecstatic joy, sadness, and relief all at once. I mean, how can one put into words a life-changing journey like this one? I can't. But I do know that my journey and the lessons I have learned will continue to work me as I leave Spain. This really isn't an ending, but a gateway into a new beginning.
I'm doing this.
I'm not the same person I was 2 months ago. And while I don't have the answers to all the questions I had when I began walking, I'm okay with that because I received so much more. So my goal now is to remember this feeling of absolute possibility in everything in life. And I wish that for everyone watching this as well.
Hey everyone, about to head in to the Pilgrim's Mass finally. Yesterday I didn't get to go in because I had my backpack. So today I'm finally going in. I feel like this is a really great way to end this experience. I'm so excited. I'm happy I'm doing this in the morning because there are hardly any people here. Yesterday our friend Coco got turned away because there was hundreds of people. It gets very, very crowded in the afternoon. So there's only like 10 people and they just opened up the doors. Going to Mass this morning really felt like the perfect closure to this journey. I'm still in awe of the past 2 months, and there's a part of me that's like, oh my gosh, I walked 500 miles. I can't believe this is done. But I know that the Camino, and all cheesiness, like, the walk lives inside me. Everything that I learn, I get to take with me. And I don't feel at all like the same person that I started. I feel very whole and complete. The most whole I've ever felt in my life. I'm very proud of myself. And I wish I could say something amazingly profound and epic right now, but I feel that the journey really speaks for itself. I learned so much about myself, learned so much about people and this walk, and I can say that I really found spirit on this walk, and I really found myself, and I'm definitely a better human for having done it. So yeah, I guess that this closes this chapter. So it's off to the next journey, the next experience. And I'm going to continue walking the world. That I know for sure. Buen Camino, everyone. Mwah.